So, Leafs lose to the Florida Panthers 5-3 in the most important game of the season, and it just went downhill. Like, I'm talking like 13 seconds where Shen just gave up the puck, and it was in the back of the net. So, when you look at this game, you can't really say it was Reimer's fault. And people that are blaming Reimer are like, you can't blame Reimer. He has no offense, he has no defense, and his coach is not behind him. The only one he has that's behind him really is Brian Burke. As he said, he completely declined to trade for him, and he believes in him. But when you look at it, the Leafs are struggling, and they need to make a change. Fire Wilson. I am for that. He looks emotionally drained. He's not motivating, and it appears as if his entire team has just given up on him. And if you're looking at it in a base to like make the playoffs, you have to make the change. Like, do you want to outweigh the season? Do you want to spend 20 games with him still? And it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And Leaf Nation is just going to get more and more agitated, and you don't want that. So for my own personal belief, I think they need to get rid of Wilson. I know a lot of Leafs Nation is behind me on this one. They need to get rid of him. Nick Kiprio said he's drained. He looks drained in his press conference when they asked him about the Fire Wilson chants. You would think that he'd say something and completely change the topic, but he talked about it, and it wasn't like in an aggressive tone. It was in a really depressing, and he just sounded like he was done. I think Burke really needs to focus on it, and he really needs to decide, does he want to move on and get rid of him at the end of the season and we're going to give up our playoff chances, or does he want to get rid of him and give our team a shot? Because right now it's one or the other, and you're looking at it, if they don't make the playoffs this year, it could be both of them going, comparing to maybe just Wilson, regardless on what happens. Um, Randy Carlisle could be a great asset for a new coach because him and Burke work together. I would think it'd be a good one, but the coach I'm looking at is Marley's head coach, Dallas Eakin. Dallas Eakin motivates his players. He's a great motivator. What did Keith Ollie stated before he left Toronto after he was dealt to Tampa Bay on Monday was Dallas Eakin should be an NHL coach. He is ready, and he is a great motivator. So not only does he that his players respect him, but everybody knows he's a good motivator. Today he tweeted that both the two new players that they acquired are great players and they'll be dressing. He says that they're great. So he's motivating players that he doesn't even really know how they work, and he doesn't even have a relationship with them, but he's motivating them, saying, listen, you guys are good. We're going to put you in. We're going to put you in, and we're going to let you see. And we're going to see how you guys play. And I think we just need a new coach in there. It has gone downhill. Like, when you're 1-8-1 in your last 10 games, you need to make a change. There's no doubt about it. It needs to be done. With Leafs playing tomorrow, they're playing Chicago, and well, that's not an easy game. I'm pretty sure the Fire Wilson chance will continue. I'm pretty sure the waffles, they could be possibly thrown, and you're probably gonna hear the boo birds. It sounds like it's gonna be a bad game. It's gonna be a tough one, and if Burke doesn't make a choice tonight or tomorrow and fires Wilson after tonight, or he gets or fires him in the morning and gets a temporary coach for the rest of the year, or if he keeps him till tomorrow's game and they absolutely bomb, you could see Wilson gone. He does not look like the same coach that made him one of the best winning coaches in NHL history. He is not there anymore. He is gone, and you need to change that. So, after a disappointing loss, it's done. You can only hope. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at thisbroad93. I'll post it in the description box. Anyways, go Leafs go.